Am I here? Do you seize me's? Are we streaming? There we are. Okay, cool. Cool beans. We are back. Hello. I do not have music at the moment, but that is okay. We are going to play a video game. Let me just get it so I can see the chat. Gotta make sure I know where you all at. Gotta get out that pop out chat. Boop. It's popped. It's popped. Hello. 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 Yes, hello. All right. Well, let's play a little bit of Creeper World 3. It's been a while since I played Creeper World. It's a great game. Okay, settings. Where are your music? Sound. Music. Okay, we're gonna turn it up a little bit, turn it up a little bit. Something like that. Okay. Do 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 do. Put it back in. All right. There we go. So we can play some custom maps. There's some pretty interesting ones. But I don't think we've ever done a pack. I haven't done it for y'all. They're pretty neat. Pack means play as Creeper. Let's see. I think this one I've actually done before, maybe, or one similar. Dung, dung, dung. They can also be very tricky. What is this game? It is a kind of strategy something or another. Let's do this one. Restart mission. Yeah, I think I played this one a long time ago. Okay. How loud's the... Wow, that's so much stuff. How's the audio, by the way? Okay. So, we're going to be playing as the Creeper. Price, my screen was stuck on with the greatest creepy face of all time. I wish I could have screenshotted it. It was hilarious. Nice. So, the humans think their hybrid units can save them. Nothing can save them. Massive spore storm detected. Brace for impact. Ready, all defenses. So, we are going to be playing as the Creeper. Press H to learn about the tools. Yep. I'm somewhat familiar. So, we got all these spores coming in from off map. That's going to, I think, give us our starting zone. Have I tried House Flipper? I have not. I have not. Game might be a little quiet. Okay, that's what I needed to know. Give me a second. Is that loud enough? That's probably a little too loud, actually. Let's turn that down a little bit. Kerblowy. All right, I need to make sure to get... Digitalis real quick. So as you do this, you want to make sure you get Digitalis down, and I think we're going to need to put an emitter here. Right? No. Okay, we do have an emitter. Cool. Just got to wait for that to innervate. All right, so... Our goal is basically going to be to create tons of Digitalis and Creeper and slowly make our way into this to destroy everything. It's going to be a little confusing, but you'll understand once we kind of get going kind of the main ways that this works. Essentially, you make Digitalis, and this Digitalis will get innervated with Creeper. And we're going to turn down the sound effects already because I just realized like how annoying it can get with how like they just constantly are firing. Okay, so here we're going to build a spore launcher, and this is going to, you know, believably, understandably, launch spores. And spores can actually land into like the depths of space, and we can spread Digitalis in order to kind of bridge gaps, and that's going to be our big thing. So like right here, if I do this, build as much Digitalis as I can. Let's get you to go here, please. We'll probably end up speeding up time significantly at some point. And there we go. Are you connected? Are you getting connected? All right, we're going to slam you here, maybe. There we go. So this thing will increase our amount of creeper production. And now we just try and make a bridge. And if we can bridge to here, then maybe, as long as that thing doesn't destroy my creeper spore. There we go. And now we'll spread across to this thing, and then I can just spread naturally because the creeper can make a bridge on its own now that it's touched the land. And we get across there. And the reason you need to spread Digitalis, if y'all don't know how Creeper World works, Digitalis, this stuff that I'm putting down, let me take a step back. A lot of y'all haven't played this game. You don't even know what it is. You probably haven't seen it. I have played a couple episodes on my channel. I played through the entire campaign. There's a height map to this game. So if you look down here, okay, see this down here? There's like little markers here that show you how high the ground is, right? So there is variance in terrain. What Digitalis does, these little lines, is it makes Creeper, which is my purple stuff, that's me, spread over stuff. It basically gives it a height of +1, but that +1 extends, you know, across everything. So it basically just allows Creeper to climb over stuff. So that's why we want to spread that. It allows you to very quickly spread it throughout. All right, so that guy's gone, and now we're going to get another spot. And I believe that at least for the start, the main thing that we want is to just continue to make spores. And we want to basically make a huge ring around this whole thing. Now, the real question now is going to become, can we do enough damage to this to cross into there, or are the is this going to cause me too much issue? Does anyone know in Graveyard Keeper series press realize that removing a skull from a body actually adds 1 sin instead of removing one and adding a good deed? What? When did I realize that? I think I learned that in the alpha, because Catherine of Sky learned that. Okay, get some more. Yep, spread. All right, cool. Reminded you of a bug invasion from Starship Troopers? Yeah, it's PQ. It's PQ. There we go. As long as you can reach, then you can kind of spread across. Reminds you of Space Invaders? A little bit, I guess, yeah. I mean, just in concept. I'd say in terms of gameplay, it's quite different. Oh, another thing that we can do. Field. I can tell my Creeper which direction to flow. I should be doing that. So you see I just drag this arrow here. That's this thing here, Field. And you can direct your Creeper. So like all of my nodes will try and push Creeper in the direction of the arrow that I just did. All right, take him out. Oh yeah, we got that one. Okay, cool. Let's make another sport. And we're going to try and bust to here next. So what I can do is if I click on this and I hit R, I actually have selected, I believe, all of the, wait, escape, click R. Right? No? Is that not true? R. I thought that was R. Maybe it's F or something. There's a button you can press to select everything of a type. Let's make sure to grab that little totem. That'll be good. And I could try and like break into like the main area, but there's no way. These things are like way too much. Still gonna be super interesting to see this game in 3D. Yeah, and like honestly, if you've watched any of the stuff on Creeper World 4, he's definitely still building it around the same concept. Like, you could play that game from a top view, and it would look pretty much exactly like Creeper World 3, which is funny to me. Okay, I'm gonna flow in this direction now. Escape, escape. Question is, can this beam destroy my... Aha! I don't think he can. Between the two of them, they can. But yeah, see, he's having energy struggles. Ha 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 ha. You done, son. Bridge that gap. We're good. Sometimes I like to close these gaps just to allow my Creeper to move faster. Yeah, Demi, that is what's going to be neat, is to see, like, it just gives you that better visual representation of how the Creeper, like, works, you know? We did get a little bit of creeper on there. That's cool. Why are you flying over there? Oh, let's do that. Right now, we're basically just trying to run this thing out of energy. There you go. In this direction, generally. All right, we're getting more stuff. Doot. 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 Just bust that thing. Why not? If I can stop you from getting energy, you ain't gonna do nothing. Oh, I killed him, so it doesn't matter. Yeah, I mean, number 4 is 3D. I want to clarify just in case people are confused. Number 4 is 100% confirmed 3D. You can go watch developer videos of it. It's pretty trippy. It's still like similar art style, so it's very like, I don't know, it's just Creeper World's such a unique game. Dunk, I believe that's what we call a troll. Okay. My systems also report this to be true. Where's that one going? What are you doing there? There we go. Close the gap. Okay, let's creep them along as you do. Playing as the creep? Yes. Do. Okay, there we go. All right, Kajar. I'm gonna be a little on the generous side here. If truly it was an innocent little thing that you were doing there, then you know, that's a weird thing to do, to just come into a stream and spout lyrics with no context. And it seemed like you were being a troll. And if you're not being a troll, that's cool. Great. Awesome. Welcome to the stream. Part of me still thinks you might be a troll. Prove me wrong. Be nice. All right, now we're getting to a point where a lot of our things are crossing over too close to the edge, and you'll notice they'll start to get blown up. The beams will start to like reach out and get them. So then we have to like kind of like start spreading in different directions. Oh, this is big. Yeah, exactly. Okay, so now I need to start like splitting my difference, right? So I need half of these to start coming down this way, because they're gonna get zapped otherwise. Don't. Wow. We're just spreading across the map. There you go there. There you go there, that's fine. Do you only get one source block at the start, or can you build others? You can build more emitter sources if you want to. I find that at this point on this map at least, what we really want to do is just get as many spores as possible to start spreading stuff across these giant gaps that we're dealing with. Like, that's the big issue we're running into, is we have these massive space gaps, and we need to destroy basically everything on the outer ring, and then from there we'll be able to let's get a field going. See, when I use a field, you see how much quicker that like innervates. We need to deal with these gaps so that we can build up enough different spores and things so we can kind of like punch our way in to this giant base, basically. So my goal is basically going to be like, we're going to take all this creeper, right? We're going to slowly spread around the outside here. We're going to find a close spot. I'm thinking maybe here, maybe here, maybe here, and try and bust onto the land. Once we get there and we create a nice gap, then it's about, we're going to get rid of most of our spores, turn them all into emitters, and just push our way through, right? Once we no longer need the spores for gaps, that'll be kind of the goal. Okay. Do-do-do. 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 Do-do-do-do. Is it F, maybe? Escape. Click F. No. T. T! That's the one. T selects everything of that type. Makes it a lot easier to select everything. Do-do-do. Can I click off you, though? I thought I could click them individually and move them off of here. No? Alright. Well, for now, we'll just do that. Punch that thing. T. Here. Kerblowy! Go. Let's be nice in chat, everybody. What's going on out here? Hold on. I'll look away for a couple seconds. Alright, let's get some of these guys going this way again. Is this a no meme zone? This is just a nice, inclusive, positive, progressive space. So that should probably tell you all you need to know if you're familiar with those words. So mostly meme free because we like to avoid anything that's just kind of like, I mean, dumb memes, you know? Like if there's a certain Pepe Le Frog involved, doesn't belong here. Lots of memes we don't like. Just be nice. That's all. Just be a kind, thoughtful human being. And you'll fit in just fine. Sure, positive memes. But also just chat, you know? Like that's kind of what we do over here. We don't like meme the whole time. We just sort of chat about stuff. You can ask questions and I'll answer them. We can talk about certain topics and stuff and just kind of have like a podcasty bit. It's kind of what we're doing here because I'm not really doing much in terms of explaining what's going on in the game. You know what I mean? Is there any advantage to filling out the entire ring with Spore or only the zone with conquerable areas? The more Digitalis space you have covered, the more creeper you essentially store up. So then you can have like much bigger waves to push through. So there is, there's an argument to be made for getting more. And you know what? Let's field this. There's an argument to be made for getting more stuff. For right now, though, I'd say it's not a huge obstacle for me. Okay, and let's just kind of smash onto here if we can. Doot, doot. And for ones that are up here, honestly, it's getting to the point where it's like time to just start having them slam into this just to like build up creeper. Okay. And basically just to constantly be moving these around, right? So that you can spread the creeper across larger gaps. All right. So here's what I'm gonna say, looking at chat, because I feel like we're all focused on one particular thing. Just don't, like, let's not like derail the entirety of chat to be all about like trying to explain what's appropriate here. We've explained what's appropriate here. I've said what's appropriate here. If you have trouble with what's appropriate here, then, you know, there's plenty of other streams to go watch. And if things continue to be like a little antagonistic, then that's an easy way to get a ban. Because, like, honestly, I'm cool banning like everybody. So it's all right. So let's just move on, okay? And if not, man, I dropped that ban hammer so fast. Because, like, I ain't got no time for trolling. And it's definitely feeling trolly. If you don't want to get banned, don't behave in a bannable fashion. Let's see. All right. You have to keep progressing the whole game with the turret guys once you deal with the initial wave. Yeah. The creep, it's constant. It's constant. Sorry, I didn't get to see what the actual question was. I think the turret guys are a lot more complicated than playing as a creep. Creep seems pretty much just make emitters, use spores for long range, digitalis everywhere, and build up creep for total domination. There are lots of more complex creeper maps because they're like puzzly. But I totally understand what you're saying. That said, with there's we'll just say there's pluses and minuses all around for both sides because there's some things, you know. All right, let's get one of these. Have you ever done a StarCraft stream as Zerg? I haven't done StarCraft streams, I don't think, but I do play Zerg when I play StarCraft. Zerg for life. I will say, this is going way better than the first time I played this map. I think I've started to understand how to play as the creeper a little better. Why do they automatically start out going into the enter? Alright, dude. Seriously, if I see you get timed out one more time, you're just banned. Because clearly, I trust our mods, and I'm getting frustrated seeing that in chat. I ain't got time for that. So behave. Alright. He does look cute, Pikachu. Yeah, that trailer, man. That movie looks hilarious. Like, I'm like seeing that trailer, I went from not interested to, oh my gosh, this is just so bizarre, but it also looks like a legit Pokemon movie. Like, this is like what a Pokemon movie would be if you made a really complex, interesting Pokemon movie. You know what I mean? You heard a lot of people say that tonight about Pikachu? Detective Pikachu? I mean, it looks great. It really does. Alright, I'm going to pause real quick. A lot of stuff going on. Just going to move all my targets. So we get a nice big creeper wave. Let's do the same thing over here. Let's get a little bit more digitalis going. Start bridging this gap. About the movie? Yeah, it looks great. Have you not seen the trailer yet, Demi? Because if you haven't, you should. Where are y'all pointed? Yeah, you're pointed in a weird direction. There we go. What is this game and how do you play it? This is Creeper World 3. I'm playing a custom map in which you actually play as the Creeper, which are the antagonists of the main game, which is this like purple goop, basically. It's if you've ever played StarCraft, it's essentially Creep from StarCraft. But it's dangerous to these turrets, to anything human or anything like that. If we finish this relatively quickly. I don't think we will. I could show a regular map so you could see what the actual game is like. This game's a ton of fun. I love the heck out of it. If you ever see it on sale, straight up, pick up Creeper World 3. Without a doubt. It may look like graphically, like I'll say this, when I first saw it, graphically I thought, okay, this game just looks like a weird Flash game that someone was like, oh, let's turn it into a real game. And then I played it, and oh my gosh, my world was changed. This game is incredible. Absolutely worth your time. Absolutely worth your money. If you're curious about the main game, I have a full series of the campaign on my YouTube channel. My individual YouTube channel, not the Stumped Gamers channel. So I definitely suggest go check that out. Go check it out. It's so good. Let's start again. Hello there. Hello, Kjar. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a wonderful day. And like these guys, yeah, they're getting zapped. This guy's getting zapped. So we're just gonna have them like land on my creeper to essentially load it up, you know? All right, let's get these guys still coming through. Just constantly moving, constantly moving. All right. So tired after working. Good night, all. EU here. All right, later, Dove. Thanks for being here. Or is it Dove? Dove, whatever it is. Thank you for being here. Appreciate you. Have a good night. Have a good sleep. Go get untired. Where are you going? Oh, you're launching like inward. That's dumb. Why do you do that? See, a lot of these are getting zapped on their way, see? So we'll turn them into emitters eventually. Instead of spores. Okay, let's get some of that digitalis going. But one of the main things I love about the Creeper World games is how they're very incremental. It's just about slowly building your way towards what you're trying to accomplish. Dig it. I love any incremental type games. All right, a little bit more. Okay, let's get some of y'all kind of bridging some more of these gaps if we can. Oh, you're crossing. Yeah, you're dying. Do. Yeah, you're crossing too. You're crossing too. All right. I was wondering where all my creepers going. What's the best Creeper World game? Mine is 2 because I did not play the other game. I've only played Creeper World 3. Who would that? Shadows Arch has resubbed for 2 months. Hi. Hi, Shadows Arch. Thank you for that continued support. We appreciate the heck out of you. Drop some of them there bears, everybody. Drop them bears. Yeah, no. All right, let's get this going. Gotta kind of sneak around this guy. Wow, you zapped that whole thing, huh? Well, you're gonna run out of energy soon anyway, so it's fine. Doot. 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 Doot, doot, doot. 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 Doot, doot, doot. Okay. There's some weird looking bears. Weird bears. Oh, see, Blue Anime, I thought the trailer made it look like the best DC movie that's gonna be made because it's a little funny. And Shazam is an inherently hilarious character, just in concept. I know that the comic book takes itself a little more seriously, but it's a ridiculous idea for a character. I love him, but it's a ridiculous character. He's Tom Hanks from Big. Zap him. Let's see. Hold on. I want to read that. I just saw a big wall of text. I want to read it. You haven't seen the trailer for Shazam? Oh, it's great. All right. Hope everyone had plans to be with close friends and family during Thanksgiving because I'm so far away from my loved ones. It was almost going to be mac and cheese and Netflix night, which kind of depressed me. Thankfully, a good friend of mine volunteered to help pay half my plane ticket. Oh, that's great. That's really great. Your friend's awesome. Tell your friend I think they're awesome. It's always nice when people look out for each other like that, you know? Whew, so much noise. We're just going to stop for a second just to get the noise going away, huh? All right, how's this side doing? Look at all this creeper. Oh, that's what happens when you just let it build up. It just creates these massive waves. It's going to have to punch through that thing. Some of those might get zapped on the way down, yeah. That's fine. You got a leak there, Price. Yeah. A little bit. A little bit. Don't appreciate you pointing out my leaks. So then the next tricky part is going to be figuring out how to get onto land, you know? Punch a hole. Oh, you know what? There's a tiny little gap. If I can hit here, then I can start creeping onto this land. Creep it! Oh, you're done, son. You're done. Alright, more of this. Oops. Sorry, I keep having to zoom out because I'm trying to scroll through chat. See what people are saying. Alright, let's get all these guys coming in. Doot. Newt. Toot. Boot. Alright. I'm playing as the bad guys, indeed. It's like the mad, sentient blob. Z Captain, that happens. You need attention right now and it's taking over your space. It's, you know, that's cats for you. Alright. Air wiggle. How's this side doing? Oh, yeah. Let's pause real quick. So, like, look at what we've done so far. I mean, made a nice little ring of purple of death over around this. I think somewhere like right here might be good. We don't want to have to like, it's tricky because you don't want to have to go too far because the turrets can hit the you know, the spores, right? Okay. There we go. We touch the land. As long as you touch the land, you're good, man. Because then they'll just like slowly creep in. Yep, we're on. Perfect. All right, let that go for a little bit. Let's change y'all to like her. All hail Price, the god of salty bacon. Oh, jeez. Yeah, am I? I feel like I talk about this all the time, but I find that hilarious because I've been a vegetarian for the past, what, 4 months? 5 months? How long have I been doing that now? It's been a while. Just kind of gotten used to it. But, yeah, bacon. I sort of miss it. I mean, it's a delicious flavor. I'm not, like, totally preventing myself from eating meat. Like, if I want to, I can. But I'm just trying to eat less, right? Meat's not really that great for you in the swing of things. But also, sustainability. You're a veggie too? Yeah. For me, it's mostly a sustainability issue. Pigs are vegetarian, right? Oh, Z Captain. Oh, no. So, like, the ethical side matters. Like, there's other stuff that matters, for sure. But for me, it's... where's these ones are getting destroyed on the way, huh? Okay. Well, we know one's landing here, so we can bridge that gap. So, like, for me, it's more about just, like, eating way less or none, if possible. Dawnbot is a vegetarian, and I'm the chef, so it's easier just to cook veggie meals. And there you go. Yeah. And, you know, meat's expensive, too. There's all kinds of reasons. No, like, actual pigs. They are vegetarian. Oh, no. No, they're omnivores. They'll eat meat. They don't often, but they'll eat meat. They're like us. Or dogs. Well, dogs are, I guess, technically carnivores. A lot of animals are primary one thing, but can eat other things. But yeah, pigs will eat anything. Let's close the gap. Close the gap. All right, let's let you do your thing. Oh, yeah, look at all that. Boom, 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 boom. Spread. And then let's smash that like button. Oh, yeah, now we got a lot of them just kind of crisscrossing. That's not good. Usually can't show up for these streams, but I'm glad I could show up for this one. Oh, cool. Well, I'm glad you were able to come to one. I'm sorry we didn't do too much today. Like, I'm kind of like having like a slow day today. Like, I'm tired. Been a lot going on, and we've been planning Stumpmas stuff, which starts in a couple weeks, and so I'm just kind of like constantly on, y'all. My hubby wouldn't fly for non-meat diet. He's a hunter, so is my family. We try and be respectful with it, but I'd like to try and eat less when possible. Just hard when it's so expensive for things. Yeah. I mean, look. I think that legitimately, like, if you're hunting your own meat, I honestly don't have a problem with that. Because, you know, A, there's conservation reasons to reduce the populations of things like wild deer and pig and boar. But also because, like, my issue is mostly with, like, factory farming. Because it's just it's really bad for the environment. And we're currently dealing with a really big issue of climate change. And oh my god, I hope there's not a climate change denier in here. That's just gonna... Ooh. Sorry, y'all. You're crazy if you're a climate change denier. But yeah, Stumpmas is coming up soon, so we're planning it. Oof. The price of things depends so much on local markets. It's so much cheaper to be veggie here. Corn is like half the price of meat. Really? I mean, over here, where are you at, Fry, by the way? I'd be curious. Being a vegetarian is cheaper than being a carnivore everywhere. The problem is having access to it, in America at least. Because a lot of places, the only food that you have access to, if you live in a quote-unquote food desert, is to be, you only find processed foods. And finding fresh vegetables is just very hard in some regions. Sushi. Deer is a problem here as far as wrecking. Yeah, so it's like, I mean, they need to be reduced. Depends on what you hunt. Where I'm from, they do hunt boars for conservation reasons, but pheasants are bred and released during hunt. Yeah, see, so like, I'm not cool with like breeding animals to go and hunt them, all that kind of stuff. It's just, you know. Have I played Bad North? No, but I saw Jeremiah play it like yesterday. We raided him and he was playing it. All right, look, we've taken over the whole purple ring, by the way. Pretty cool, huh? So now we got to figure out where we're going to slam into. I think this is our closest spot. So we're going to just try and get all of them. Maybe we'll go kind of a little bit further over this direction. Let's try it over here. Let's try and get like everything. And a lot of these are not going to be clearing the gaps, but it's fine. So we're going to try and connect these all together, because then I can get like a nice big wave of creeper as well. But yeah, let's do this. Oh, cool. We got that. And the reason I'm doing it like so spread out like this is just to try and see like where we can actually land it. But yeah, Bad North looks interesting. I might check it out. Because it looks kind of puzzly, you know, which I like. I'm always on board for puzzly type stuff. Yeah, you see a lot of these are like crossing all across the center, but actually that's not so bad right now because it's distracting them, right? It's like draining the power, sort of. Probably not a lot, but might help. Yeah, you can see any of these ones where like they kind of go like zap, 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 they're out of energy. And that's good. That's a good thing for me. Let's push in this direction. Yeah, we're getting a little slammed over here, it seems. Maybe we can creep up in here. That'd be good. Ooh, we're right here. There is a little gap there where it's between the shields. That might help. Although once we get the creeper touching the shields, it should pretty much eliminate it as a factor. All right, here we go. You are now hungry. Gotta eat. All right, later, Demi. Thanks for being here. Appreciate you. Everybody, drop some mod love for Demi before she leaves. I've been trying to just work more veggies into things I already make, bulk it out for cheap and give it. Yeah, sure. I mean, like, that's the thing. Like, I think that a lot of people, you know, for many people, they take diet and stuff like that as something where you have to be like all one thing, all another thing, whatever like that. But it's like really what we should be aiming at is like everybody should just put more vegetables into their diet because a plant-based diet is healthier for you. And also just because, you know, it's more sustainable. It's, you know, there's all kinds of reasons, right? But I think that like telling everybody like don't eat meat, which a lot of people do, I think is counterproductive because whenever you tell somebody to not do something and whenever you're very like aggressive towards other people, they very quickly can take that on as like a challenge almost, and suddenly you've, you know, empowered someone to do something that they shouldn't do, right? So instead I'm just kind of like, you know, this is what I'm doing, and I hope that, you know, other people make similar choices, but I'm not gonna make people do it. Want to eat meat, eat meat. Almost made it. Look at this. Look at this. Oh, goodness. We just need to close this gap just a little bit. All right, we're going to go like this. We're going to hit T. We're going to put them all right here. Every single one of my things is going to try and land in this exact spot so I can close this friggin' gap. It's like there's something blowing them up like right as they almost hit it. There's a super laser, huh? There's a super laser. That's what it is. All right. Here. Oh, the shield's back. That's fine. That's fine. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Brace that shield. Break that shield. Come on, come on, come on. Oh, here we go, here we go, here we go. Come on. Come on. We're so freaking close. It's that one super laser. You can see it. It keeps hitting them from so far away. There's these super lasers. This guy. That I cannot get past. Oh, that's a pain in my butt. There we go. All right, so now let's slam next to it so I can get it connected to the rest of the network. And, oh yeah, definitely like that. Perfect. All right, we're connected. And now we spread. And the hope is that we can get up to, like, say, like this little thing up here and start building our own little creeper nodes on this island. Yeah, they're a microwave. Like, there's processed veggie food, too. And there's also, like, lots of veggie food that's probably not very good for you. Let's see. There's a joke in my family because we're all omnivores, but I'm more of the herbivore and my brother's more of the carnivore, as I will eat more fruits and veggies and my brother eats more of the meats. I've never made a baby, but I'm certain lasers are involved, definitely. Corn chicken is amazing. Yeah, there's some stuff. I need to go. I might go today, actually. I want to try the Beyond Burgers, I think is what they're called. They have them at the Safeway not far from here, the store. If you're not familiar with what a Safeway is. The grocery. I get it? I can't get enough on here to place it, can I? Oh, that's frustrating. It's like so close. Come on. There we go. Got it. All right, cool. T. And let's spread maybe this way first. All right. Here we go. Now, I'm going to... Honestly, I think having all these spores going is draining the power network so much that it's helping me, strangely enough. Because I can tell that the network is struggling to keep up. So while I said I was going to get more creeper nodes, we might just try and power through it right now. Right now, maybe y'all can get a little bit closer, maybe? We'll see. Does the super laser take him out? It does. Screw that super laser, man. How does it store so much energy? Come on, get me over here. Alright. Well, then change of plans. Stat. We're going to... X, right? Is it X? Is it delete? There it is, Shift X. 5. Okay. Second. So what I'm doing here is I'm replacing all of these with creeper nodes, because what creeper nodes can do is if you click on another creeper node, you can hit T, and all of those ones are now powering this one up. So he actually does more now. Let's switch him to a 0.5 interval or 400. We'll do 400. So basically it's going to wait, and it's going to shoot out a big wave of creeper, which kind of helps to punch through stuff. Now, I could turn them all into creeper wave things, but I do feel like there's a part of that where you kind of go like, is that worth it? Okay, it's really not punching through this at all. Wow, that's crazy to me. All right, well, let's build some more. Gotta wait a second until they're no longer red. Okay. Schwam. Do ain't half. 27, 37. What you say? 25. T. So now it'll do it faster. Yeah, because if I can just get another spot up here, or like that one over there, that'll do it, you know? Alright, here's what we're going to do. We're going to kind of like slam them all here now. You know what? There's even more dudes up here who are just getting slammed. So, you're supporting, you're supporting, you're supporting. You're not. Okay. Boop. Nope. Escape. Escape. Boop. The controls for this, if any of y'all try and play this yourselves, the controls for this are very weird. You really need to like pay attention to them and learn them. Yeah, exactly, Dunk. And I think that everybody can find their own ways of, you know, accomplishing, you know, whatever their goals are. And I just think that, like, most people don't need to eat as much meat as they do. But that's or at least in America. That's a From what I understand, that's a not a wholly American thing, American problem, but it is certainly an American problem. Ooh. My elbow just kind of. Okay. Let's see if I can take this spot then. Slam it. Oh, so another reason why this is so difficult for me right now, this green stuff, that's anti-creeper. So it's kind of like the equivalent of my creeper doing the same thing to me. So that's why it's taking so much longer for me to push through this stuff, because there's all this anti-creeper kind of messing with me. Let's kind of lead this up into here if we can. Make a nice big wave. Can do that. Ooh, it's getting close. Ooh, it's getting close over here. Come on. You can see there's like a little bit that made it in here, and it is actually hurting this beamer. Oof, if I can just get through there. If I can just get through there. Because this is 4 spots right here. The age-old battle of green versus purple. Yeah, and I actually changed the color of Anti-Creeper, because you can do that, which I think is super neat, by the way. I love this. If you go into game, here, you can change the color of the creeper and the anti-creep. I just like purple for creeper because it's like creep from StarCraft. And then I did green because I like green more than blue, and blue is the default. I like veggies, but I like meat more. I don't think I could ever really go vegetarian or vegan, and stay true to at least. I will say that there's a lot of stuff that tastes pretty dang good, and tastes a lot like meat, if it's just the flavor that you're after. Now, that said, ain't nothing perfect. I have heard, though, that these Beyond Burgers, which is why I want to go get one, are, like, unbelievably good. We're going to make some more of these guys. There's also this stuff called Frost. I don't know if y'all heard that. Field roast. Pretty dang good. Boop. Okay, cool. Oh, some stuff's happening. Some stuff's happening. Oh, we killed something up here. Can I push up to there real quick? Just get that spot. Great if I could. Did I get it? Oh, nice. All right, and now make that one big. Oh, here we go, y'all. Here we go. Pikachu's Pizza is such a good name. See you later, Pikachu's Pizza. So here what I'm trying to do is if I can bust this network link here, these guys are going to lose all their power, and then I can just fall back on them. Oh yeah, spread over there. Omelets are just eggs? They're eggs and milk, right? But mostly egg, yeah. I mean, it's just like the way you cook it, right? I've never made an omelet myself. I've eaten some. I'm not a super egg dude, if I'm honest. Although I have become more of one as I've been vegetarian because it's acceptable as a an ovo-lacto pescatarian. Well, let's look it up. If you want fluffier eggs, people use milk. Yeah, that's what I thought. Like, and you know, an omelet you want fluffy. I'm gonna Google this real quick. Omelette. Let's see. So, if we just look at the top egg omelet recipe, water, salt, pepper, butter, and then fillings. There you go. Butter. That'll do it. That'll do it. Alright. I think we just busted a good spot up here. Oh, cool. Yeah, we got this guy. T. R. 4. Crush this thing. Alright, this is one of our 3 main targets. We got one up here, and this guy over here. You see, we're slowly spreading across this world. Look at that. Just punching into it. Isn't that cool? Like, just to take that global view and remember like what it was like when we first started, right? I think it's pretty neat. Butter makes everything better. Butter is so good. Oh my god. Oh man, we have a Stumped in the extended Stump fam. We got a Thanksgiving style thing coming up, and I'm excited, man. I'm excited to eat all them foods. I'm making my jalapeno corn souffle. By that I mean delicious, sweet, spicy, corny nonsense. Have you ever had a Dutch baby? I think I have. Yeah. All right, cool. We killed one. Oh, and we took out this target. Can I get a creeper node up on here, please? Looks like it's not gonna let me through there. So, oh, did you just notice those little, there's anti-creeper falling from the sky. You see all those little green blobs now? That's because when they fly away, the command centers drop all their anti-creeper behind. All right, we're gonna go this way now. Quickly take out this dude. Did the target flee? Yeah, that's how that works. Once they lose all their HP, they flee. But that's okay. There, he's not coming back. Ooh, about to get this one. Come on. Come on. Enough. Aha, got it. Boom. T. Boom, push through. Again, once we break these gaps, then these guys go. And that changed everything. Gosh darn HQs. Oh man, alright. I need to... Speaking of all this eating, I need to do what I have done in order to make my transition into vegetarianism a lot easier. It's Soylent time. They changed the packaging again, and I like this a lot better. It's a lot easier to get through, but it also has a foam top, or not foam, a foil top, which is like, I don't like there being extra stuff on here because it's just like, it's more stuff to waste, right? But the old, these ones, because they still have like some stock that's the old ones, these ones are a lot harder to open, and they spill all the time, so get it. I get it. It's a thing. Alright. Have we still not crunched this dude? Come on, man. How are you not dead, Super Shield? There he goes. It's people. That's the most conservationist thing you can eat. No, I'm just kidding. No, it is like algae and soy and a whole bunch of other stuff. Sunflower seed, or sunflower oil, rather. Like, it's so bizarre what it's made of. It's incredible. Like, it's a feat of human ingenuity, in my opinion. How'd you come back? Beam? Alright. Just need to punch through all that. So we keep hitting these like little gaps. We're gonna slam onto this. I think these guys are having a little bit of trouble with their power generation. So let's just see if that'll work. You know what? Let's just come back to this guy. T, and then 4. Okay. A college shooter used to bring in what he called his green juice, which had algae in it, and it wasn't that bad. Yeah, No, algae's great. Honestly, algae is it good? I've done protein and it's an off taste. I love these. The chocolate flavor one, I mean, it's delicious. I will say, ever since I was a kid, I've always really liked like meal shake stuff, though. So like there was a time when my my brother was doing like Slim Fast. I thought those were really tasty. There was a time where for a long time, every morning I would wake up with a Carnation's instant breakfast. I think those things are delicious. So my palate, I think, is an unfair judgment. I will say I feel like most people who have tried the chocolate flavor and whatnot, they're pleasantly surprised with the taste of Soylent. I think the plain flavor is not very good. I don't think I can have Soylent while pregnant. Might be too much estrogen. What, oh, you think just because of so much soy? Let's see, how much soy is in here? I guess it doesn't say exactly how much. Soy's not the main ingredient, actually. But, I mean, if you're worried about that, then I would strongly say avoid it. Alright, so now that we crushed that side, that's pretty great. Let's come back to this dude. Push forward. Boom. I could try going down the bottom left again as well, but kind of like circling up this way. And once we get, I'd say, about like a third of this, it'll just get swallowed. I used to have a meal replacement thing as well as my food to keep the weight on when I was ill. That definitely needed more flavor. Yeah, I mean, and like I think they've done a really good job of making this tasty. I'm gonna have to destroy this thing eventually, by the way. Gotta destroy literally every unit. Okay, cool. We've gotten a couple more spaces now. You and you and you. No, wait, you're not done yet. But let's go ahead and push a little bit more forward. Like this. Yeah, now we're really getting there. All right, look at this. Yeah, boom, boom, boom. Oh, we got it, y'all. That big laser has such a huge range of damage, almost unfair, except Zerg conquers all. Exactly, Zerg wins. All right. There are only a few things certain in this world: death, taxes, and the coming onslaught of the Zerg. I'm not the first person who's recommended it. You might have to give it a try. I mean, like, legitimately, the only reason for me that I would, like, really strongly push someone to give it a try is because of how good for the environment it is compared to, like, most of what everybody else eats. Because the type of stuff that goes into Soylent is so sustainably sourced and is some of, like, the highest return on energy in output return types of foods. So that's why I'm so passionate about it, because I'm very passionate about conservationism. We need to be good stewards of the land. Oh, this guy's wrecked. Oh, you're mentioning Pediasure. Got it. Yeah, Pediasure, honestly, yeah. Pediasure or Pedialyte, what I'll say about that is, that does still use, like, dairy and stuff like that, so it's not vegetarian. But, if you're just looking for a meal replacement, I know a lot of people my age, friends of mine, who drink Pediasure, because they're like, they want the convenience of Soylent, but Pediasure is cheaper. Alright, we're pretty much there now. I mean, look at this. Boom, boom. Quit dropping your anti-creep on me. Where's their power? Wait, where's their power? I think they straight up just made this guy generate a whole ton of energy on his own. That's kind of silly. All right, now we're gonna turn inward. Let's start smashing the center like that. And we're gonna grab you, R, and 4, and punch! Look at those mortars. Look at them just like firing a million little things. It's crazy. Falcon punch! Alright, it looks like the super lasers are still hitting all my things, so we're going to continue to circle around the top then. So, boom, and boom, and boom. I guess we're going to eat the outside of the planet first. Your only problem about Solar be the plastic packaging. This is actually highly recyclable plastic because it's made, I believe, let me look it up. I'm pretty sure it's plant-based plastic as well. Because that was also something I was worried about. Soylent packaging, I believe. Although they keep changing it, so I'm not sure. I know at least when I first started getting it, they were using like a plant-based polymer to create the plastic. But to be fair, they've gone through like 3 or 4 design iterations since then, so who knows? What's in Soylent? Why drink it? How do I use it? Our stance? Where can I get it? I'll have to read it more specifically about it. That is it's a good question. But I'm pretty sure when I looked into it before, it was plant-based. It's just wrapped in a banana leaf. Nah, I mean, that's the thing. It's like pretty soon we will have cheap plant-based plastics replace the current, petroleum-based plastics. Because they'll be cheaper at the end of the day. Oil is expensive because it's limited, and also it's a real big waste. It's not something that you should rely on, a finite resource. Like, we don't have more dinosaurs to like stick under the ground to then like turn into oil. This game also looks like the immune response of a cell reacting to the price virus. Yeah, well, it's not reacting very well, let me tell you. It's already lost. Is this what research looks like in Plague Inc? Right, let's boop, boop, boop. This game, man, when you take out all 3 command centers, or do you gotta take out the whole planet? I gotta take out every unit, I believe. So I'm actually gonna grab one of these spores and preemptively blow up that thing. Oh, we never got this guy. That would help, actually. It's going to increase our output. Schwink. Just eating the planet, y'all. No, but we have a lot of humans. Yeah. Looks like a yin-yang. A little bit right now. Yin-yang. Oh, he's getting zapped on the way, huh? Oh, yeah, they're getting zapped. Okay. Well, we'll get it eventually. Not a huge deal. But I think once this is gone, none of these things should have power anymore, so it should make it pretty easy to take them over. I mean, right now they're already disconnected from the entire network. So pretty soon, everything here is going to run out of energy, and very quickly, the wave will crash over this planet. As a matter of fact, because of that, we're going to go ahead and we're going to speed up time. So just watch it from a global view. I'm not even going to mess with it too much. I might have to. We'll see. But boom, 4x. Let's watch it. Watch the planet get devoured. Well, you know what? Let's can you do that? Pause. Why are you not selecting? Select. Thank you. What is going on? Okay. I do need to keep doing digitalis, though. That's true. So that it can actually spread. Because it eventually reaches a point where like it won't spread unless you do. Creep the planet! Look at it! Look at it! Just getting devoured, man. Do. Nom 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 nom. Nom 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 nom. Boop. Nom 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 nom. Nom 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 nom. A StarCraft Warhammer crossover? What? That's crazy. But also it totally makes sense because originally Warcraft was actually a Warhammer game. And then Games Workshop didn't want to like pay for it or something. So Blizzard released it anyways. And now they're one of the biggest video game companies in the world. Nom 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 nom. Eat that planet! Alright, now we gotta make sure that there's not like some little schlip slap somewhere. Get devoured. I didn't realize we still had one up here. There's one. There's a spore launcher all the way up there that's just been there the whole time. That's hilarious. Alright. There you have it, my friends. Creeper have taken over the planet. Claim victory. What's the average time? Oh yeah, no, we're not anywhere near the top of the scoreboard. We took 50 minutes. Usually it takes 20. Continue without submitting. It's all good. Didn't say I was good at the game. Just like to play it. All right, y'all. Well, we're gonna go ahead. We went a little bit over today, but that's fine. Let me hit exit. That was a lot of fun. I always love it when I get to just like chill, you know? Didn't take stream too seriously today. We were just like tranquilo times, play whatever. And thanks y'all for joining me. Let me pull up my Twitch and we can see. Let's send y'all off on a raid. If y'all still want to be chit-chatting and watching people, we'll find somebody who can make that happen for you. So, who's this guy? Why am I following you? Who are you? You look familiar. GBTV, what are they playing? They're playing some games and demos. Whoa, what is this game? Oh, they're playing some weird, like, wolves and something else. Who else streaming? Cup of Noodle, K-Sun, she's still playing The Escapist. She's just slamming into it, y'all. I think we'll do a GBTV raid. We love them over there. It's Nikki and Skylar, I think, today. So why don't y'all go say hello to our wonderful friends over at GPTV. With that, everybody, please go ahead and drop that mod love in the chat. I know some of y'all already have because y'all know how we do it around here. Drop those green swords because we appreciate our mods. We cannot do what we love to do without them. Thank you to everybody who dropped bits, who subbed, who resubbed, all that jazz. Really appreciate it. And just thanks for being a part of this wonderful little chill backstream. Sorry for the technical issues and all that, but you know. Anyway, go say hi to Nikki and Skylar, and yeah, have a good time. All right, I'll see you next time. Bye.